What's going on here? What is this racket? Oh no! Who did this? My beautiful car!
Mommy, look! Look what I did!
Wow! Great work! You're going to grow up to be a strong wrestler!
Trouble Busters!
My name is Helen and I live with my husband, Alan. We started living in their house soon after we got married. We love it here, but there is one neighbor that is giving us a headache. Her name is Sarah. At first she was nice to us, but as we got to know her better, we noticed that she would act bizarre on many occasions. A typical conversation between us would go as follows. Hi, Helen. Where are you headed? Hi, Sarah. I'm off to do some grocery shopping. I see. I'm also going to buy some Iberico pork and black truffle salt for dinner. For dessert, we're having melon. Sounds great. Sarah would always find ways to brag about her life. She liked to make the people around her feel bad about themselves so that she could feel superior. She had a son named Liam, who was selfish and mischievous. To be honest, I didn't want to be friends with them, but since they were our neighbors, I didn't want to be rude.
What's wrong? Did something bad happen?
Sarah's coming over today.
Oh, the one who loves to brag about herself? Ugh, that's rough.
Yeah. I wonder what she's going to brag about today. I'm surprised that she has so many different things to boast about.
Today is gonna be a long day for us.
Hi, guys! She's here. Thanks for having me. I'd like some Darjeeling tea. The usual.
I want some snacks!
Hi, Liam!
Liam is so hard to handle. I didn't like his mother either, but since they were our neighbors, I was willing to make the effort to try to get along with them. Over tea, I listened to Sarah show off about how wonderful her life was. She also gossiped about the other neighbors. To be honest, I was only half listening.
Are there any toys or games for me to play with?
Sorry, Liam, we don't have anything for kids to play with. Would it be okay for Liam to run around in your backyard? Sure, go ahead. Liam began playing in our backyard. There wasn't much to do in our yard either, but I guess Liam would be more entertained outside. Liam played by himself while I continued my conversation with his mother. Thank you for tea, Helen. I suppose Liam and I should get going soon. I was relieved to know that she didn't intend on staying any longer. Let me go get Liam then. I went outside to go get Liam. Our garage was next to our backyard where our beloved car was parked. Alan's parents loved cars, and as a wedding gift, they bought us a really nice car. The reason why I'm talking about my car here is...
Break!
What are you doing, Liam? To my horror, Liam was using tools in our garage to hit our car like it was some sort of game.
I'm a winner! I'm going to completely destroy the car!
What's going on here? What is this racket? Oh no! Who did this? My beautiful car!
Mommy, look! Look what I did!
Wow! Great work! You're going to grow up to be a strong wrestler! Sarah, you're unbelievable! You should be scolding your son, not applauding his behavior!
My car! My car!
Alan, are you okay? Liam is only a child. He didn't have any bad intentions. I'm sure that you can get this fixed easily. You can't be serious. Don't you feel any remorse? But Liam didn't mean any harm. Let's put this behind us. Besides, he's learned his lesson. I don't think that he has. And this is not something that we can just dismiss.
This is my precious car! This can't be happening!
We expect you to pay the full cost of the repair. As soon as I asked her to cover the cost of the repair, Sarah's attitude became hostile. You can't be serious! You can't blame a child for something that he did. He didn't mean to break your car. It's crass of you to ask us to pay the money. I mean, you invited us to your home. I can't believe you're acting like the victim here. This is not the type of mischief that we can forgive with a laugh. I never mentioned this before, but did you know that my husband works for the mafia? Do you think that you can try to intimidate us? Wow, unbelievable. Sarah was now trying to threaten us by saying her husband was in the mafia. Do you think that we're going to give up because you mentioned where your husband works? I merely mentioned a fact. It seems that you're not going to give in. I hope you two are prepared for what comes after this. Her son was the one that did something bad. Sarah was trying to turn this around to blame us. If she was going to play dirty, then we were going to fight back. So, your husband works for the mafia? Then I guess we'd need to bring someone in from the mafia too, to resolve this. What? I was really mad at Sarah and Liam for the way they acted at my house. I won't forgive them. Troublebusters. I wasn't lying when I said I would bring in someone from the mafia. It turns out that Alan's father works for the mafia. I knew this before I got married to Alan. At first, I was scared of meeting Alan's father, but after meeting him, I saw how nice he was. Alan got in touch with his father. His father was kind enough to come over to our house right away. Soon after Alan made the call, a black limousine stopped in front of our house. In fact, it was Alan's father who had bought us our car. Who do you know in the mafia? You better not be lying to me.
Alan! Alan! I'm here! Dad!
Thank you for coming over. I wasn't surprised to see Sarah's reaction when she saw Alan's father. You could tell from his appearance that Alan's father was a true mafia member. I was certain that a foreigner seeing Alan's father for the first time would even recognize him to be part of the Japanese mafia.
So, you must be Sarah!
Helen? Who is this?
I'm the big daddy of the mafia! So you say that your husband works for the mafia too? What is his name? Come on, tell me!
Liam, do you remember where your father works?
No.
Don't ignore my question! So, what is your husband's name? Son, did you break Alan's car? Even if you're a child, you still need to apologize when you've done something wrong.
It's not as scary, Mommy.
Please stop! Please don't hurt my son!
I heard you said your son wasn't at fault because he's a child. But as his parent, you are responsible for his actions.
Helen, please help me! In desperation, Sarah came to me for help. Can't you get your husband to do something? He's in the mafia after all. I'm sorry, I lied to you about my husband. He's a pharmacist. So you were lying. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Well, thank you for apologizing. You will pay the repair costs for our car, right?
I think that's the least that you could do.
Yes, I'll pay for the repairs. Sarah finally agreed to pay the repair costs of our broken car. To be safe, we had her sign a document agreeing to cover the repair costs. The car that Alan's father bought for us was one of a kind, and the repair costs would be expensive. The car parts had to be transported from overseas. The repairs would be timely and costly, but we were willing to wait. As for Sarah, she couldn't pay for the full repair costs with her savings alone, so she had to borrow some money from the bank. I guess she won't be having a Barraco pork and black truffle salt for dinner for a while. A few days after the incident, Sarah's husband came to apologize to us for what Sarah and Liam had done.
I apologize for my wife and son's behavior at your house the other day.
Thank you for coming to apologize to us. Sarah's husband was far from being a mafia member, and he seemed gentle and nice.
I thank you for putting the terrible incident behind you. Well, I'm just happy that my car's being repaired as we speak. My wife is a little too easy on my son. And after what happened at your house, I decided that she wasn't fit to continue raising our son. I've decided to leave her and raise Liam on my own.
Oh, I see.
I regret having put Sarah in charge of educating our son. Our son doesn't have any manners, and I need to re-educate him.
Well, I think that having you more involved in Liam's life will have a positive impact on him. Sarah's husband was intent on divorcing her and raising Liam on his own. I'm sure that her husband will do a better job of raising Liam than Sarah. And our repaired car finally came back to our house. It came back in supreme condition. It was good as new.
I'm so happy!
Yes, I'm glad that it's in perfect condition.
The car is my favorite thing in this house. My second favorite thing is my bicycle.
What about me?
Hey, Ellen and Helen. Glad to see that your car's fixed. Dad! Thanks for checking in on us.
Hi, nice to see you again. Look, the car's perfect again.
Yes, I see. I was prepared to give you another car if this one didn't come back properly. I love the car that we already have, Dad. Thanks!
Since your father came to see us, why don't we take the car for a drive? So the three of us went for a drive in a repaired car. I was so grateful to Alan's father for coming to help us out when we needed him to. After the incident with Sarah, I learned that I needed to be more careful when starting a relationship with my neighbors. Troublebusters.